Good morning. It's Tuesday. The weather's great. The sun is out. I hope you'll find time today to take a walk and enjoy being outside, out of captivity, out of your house. I want to talk a little more about temptation today, and specifically, I want to talk about addictions, things that capture us and we can't let them go. We can't just stop doing them. Most of you don't know this, but for about 15 years, 17, somewhere in there, from the late 70s until one day in 1995, I smoked a pipe. And, a lot about that I enjoyed. Some things I didn't enjoy, but I smoked it pretty heavy most days for those years. And so I know the feeling of needing that thing, that fix. I need that pipe. I need some more tobacco. You can be addicted to tobacco. You can be addicted to all kinds of things in this world. Whatever it is that rules and runs your life. Even coffee. Or something innocent can be an addiction. And then, of course, there are addictions that are much more devastating and threatening and difficult. For my part, smoking the pipe, I always thought, well, I smoke it a lot in my car, and if the airbag should explode, what's it going to do to this pipe? It's going to drive it into my mouth, and the burning part will be all over me. And so I worried about that some, and I gradually got down to where I had only one pipe that I still had that worked. So I sort of said to God, okay, when this pipe breaks, I'm not going to buy another one. That's when I'll stop. But that was in the indefinite future. One day I was at my church about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and it began to rain. The secretary left, and I thought, well, I'll go home too. Stepped outside the door, and there was a very tiny little cover over the doorway. Stood there, lit my pipe. Stood there for a few minutes, and it didn't seem like it was going to stop raining anytime soon. So I finally said, okay, and I took a deep breath and ran through the rain to my car, which was on the other side of a driveway. And as I'm going across there, the bowl part of my pipe came off of the stem part and fell. It happens, I guess. So I got my stuff, put it in the car, and I start looking around for the bowl. Now the water was about that deep and rushing very fast because of a hill. So I ran around the other side of the car, and I'm looking everywhere, and I can't see this pipe bowl floating anyplace. I go all the way down to where there's a drain, and the drain goes down, and then a pipe comes out of the side of the hill below the parking lot and shoots the water out into the woods. And I slowly realized that my pipe was somewhere in those woods. That was a Friday afternoon, as I recall. So I got in the car, and I said to God, you could have waited till I finished that bowl, but he didn't. Went home and told my wife, and she was glad. I told the congregation on Sunday that this had happened, and they were, one fellow offered me all of his pipes, and other people said, well, we understand you're trying to make yourself accountable. And so for weeks, and every time I wanted to smoke my pipe, I just drank a big cup of water, and eventually I got over it. And I haven't smoked since for all these years. You could be addicted to something like that, or something, as I say, much more innocent. The Spirit wants to rule and control our lives and direct and guide us and draw us, take us closer to God in Jesus Christ. And so anything that rules over us, directs us, and controls us other than the Spirit is a problem. And as I say, sometimes it's something as simple as coffee, and sometimes it's something as devastating as opioid drugs that you get involved with after a surgery. Whatever it is, inventory your life. Are you addicted to anything that you really could do without? Those are temptations that we need to think about. And on that happy note, as I say, have a nice day. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.